Lovely burbles, welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. I think this is part 3, and like I said, we're still playing day 1. And unfortunately, my save game from Thursday evening stream was not there anymore. So I had to replay a bit. And with that, my decisions kind of changed. It's not that dramatic, but of course, I couldn't replay it 100% here. With this said, there are plenty of other quests I'm suddenly having. For example, sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening, more people at the bar then. Get hold of a sad song and tape. And I think this is also something new. No, give me a second. Ask Garden about gardening in March. The young woman with a wheelbarrow at the corner of the whirling in rags told you that she had to take a break from gardening because of the cadaver smell. But what if she was lying? After all, what kind of gardening is done in March? I have no idea what kind of gardening you can do. I wish I would have a garden, but unfortunately I don't have a garden. So yeah, a lot of other things. I think the interaction with Kuno is also, it was a bit different. Suddenly I'm also having this one. I think, ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash, and the kid was suddenly talking to me. I didn't hit it though. Ask Garty if he knows how the victim's clothes got in the trash. So a lot of things to do. Whew. Now I need to drink something to stay hydrated. Hostage cheese in Norwegian. Yep, in Danish as well. I was listening to some in Norwegian documentation today. It was running on Danish telly. It was super funny to listen to because it's kind of similar to Danish, but you guys are it's so sweet. I love listening to Norwegian stuff. You guys are making, at the end of the sentence, it's the voice is getting a bit higher, and this is so sweet. It's making me smile the whole time. It was Norwegian documentation about flowers. I don't know. It was a gardener, and she was showing different kind of flowers. I didn't understand much, but thankfully there were some subtitles. I'm a bit in love with Norwegian now. It's easy. It's so much easier also to pronounce all the stuff because Danish is not like that. No. Ost means cheese. Yes, it's funny. It's funny listening to Norwegian, right? Yeah, it's cute. It's so cute. Oh, that was the water drop inside of my bottle. I also realized I also have this quest, and I'm not sure if I really want to do that because I want to stay sober. I think it's not good that we're drunk the whole time. Find booze and drink it. If the hangover feels really bad, you have to take the edge off. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, equip it in the health slot in your inventory, and the magic will happen by its own. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea, to be honest. I don't think so. Otherwise, let me think about what else is new. I don't think anything else is new. What was it here? Karaoke, you need to find a sufficiently tragic tape. Wait, don't we have that? A tape? That's an empty case, right? There used to be tape in this case, but was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Etenia single smallest church in Saint-Ouen. I must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded. Oh, so this one is empty. All right. Let's talk to the bar manager, not owner. I'm not sure if maybe he's also the owner. But we also need to talk to the gardener. And maybe we can finish the first day. Can't get hungover if you stop. Oh my god, think about your liver, dudes.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
She smiled shyly.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
The grandma is a bit too much. What nutritions? Visual calculus medium. Squint your eyes and look at her intently. This ingenious grandma. This is a red check. It cannot be retreat. Okay, and then snow it is. What nutritions?
Nitrogen and sulfur mostly. And whatever factories and aerostatics exhale too, I guess. A bit much? What are you talking about? That's what my grandma told me, okay?
Okay.
She feels interrogated now. It's hard to say if she's lying.
Oh, damn.
Relax, miss. This is not an interrogation. We are just checking some facts.
Should I take this one? Squint your eyes and look at her intently. I'm gonna take it.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
Stop looking at her. At the traffic jam, the plaza, an entrance to the yards.
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Are you by any chance keeping an eye on us? No, but I'll keep it myself to myself.
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
This kid, yeah. I was talking to him, yes. That's not important right now.
Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help. And he certainly won't help you.
She shakes her head.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
The lieutenant intervenes, looking at her intently.
Yes, I'm tired.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
Got a new skill point, and I don't know what
That's
to do with
okay,
us.
miss. Do what you have to do.
All
I
right.
think we're done here. Let's go.
Let's go. I have to run. All right, let's talk about this one. I never took my time to go through the character sheets, and we had so many people in chat asking me, what kind of build are you going through? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm the thinker. But now we're getting skill points, and this is getting really complicated. Not complicated, but I need to... The thing is, what kind of detective do I want to be? You can be... Yeah, you can have so many identities here. That's crazy. There's something called logic, wield right, intellectual power, deduce the world, encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. This, which is already pretty high because, that was the pre-made character here. Rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama is also very high. Oh, wow, that's a very interesting picture. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Conceptualization is also pretty high. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Then I'm thinking, is this detective going to be like me, or am I going to do something completely else? And then I'm thinking about, do you guys remember the guy who's not giving us access to push the button? Yeah, we need to learn about the race theory, which is kind of problematic. I am not quite sure what kind of world this is, but I don't think it's a democratic world here. When there are theories like this existing, I'm saying it's problematic because this is not in a scientific context. If it's in a scientific context at the university where you're having lectures about history, what people were thinking about, yes, but we're in here now, and I'm not sure if I really want to do this. Plus, I would lose one logic point. So I don't know which direction I should go. Pick the traits that you find interesting. Yeah. That's the thing. I think a lot of things are interesting. Probably not the physics one. That's just not me. I'm not a person who is trying to get solutions with my buffed body. I don't have a buffed body though. Evolution. Let's see. Psych. What is evolution? Hold yourself together, keep your moral up. This is something also super nice. I wish I would be like this. I'm a very tempered person, unfortunately. Inland empire hunches and gut feelings, dreams in a waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. I think I would call myself like I'm having lots of empathy. I would say so. So maybe this direction. But that means then I need to learn this shitty race theory thingy, which is making me very uncomfortable. Josh, there is no Unga Bunga build. I mean, if you mean the physic one, yes. With Unga Bunga, I'm understanding something completely different. Did we talk about this? Uh-huh. You do have a lot of empathy. Yeah, I also think that would fit more to me, but then I have no idea how to find a solution with the door. Or not the door, but with a guy to press the button. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Okay, interesting. Wait, I'm already having 1 point. I have no authority. People are not taking me serious anyway because I'm small. They're always thinking I'm cute. I don't want to be cute. Speedico, connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. Suggestion, charm, man and woman, play the puppet master. Yeah, that's also not me. Absolutely not me. I am not flirty. Let's see what physic is about. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. This is looking like lots of anger here. Lots of anger. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. This is also quite interesting. You can go also in physique. And there are only 2 points to skill. And look at this. The intellectual one is where you're skilling a lot here. No, wait a second. No. This is just forget what I said. These are the points I'm having here already. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Dude, I am not Zazu. I'm not flexing with my muscles. Why should I do that with my noodle arms? My impression is that you are a blend of intellect and psyche. I would also say that, even though sometimes it's quite hard to figure out what kind of person you are. I think everyone has a bit of intellect and psyche and maybe even physic and motorics. It just, yeah, which amount, you know? Josh probably meant the other Unga Bunga that would fit this game more anyway. I think so as well. Flexing, maybe. I'm not flexing. I'm not Sasu. Electrochemistry. Go to party planets. Love and be loved by drugs. Okay, that's definitely not me. Shivers. Raise the ear on your neck. Tune into the city. Even though I got 3 points. Huh. And half-light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. That's something I never did in my life. I never did, but I also don't have the anatomy to do that. Interesting. Then motorics, hand-eye coordination. Ready? Aim, fire. We need to find the gun, by the way. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. That's also very important to me. People are saying I'm smelling very well. It sounds weird, but I think it's super useful. It's helping me so much, to be honest. Super, like a lot. It's helping so much, even though my eyes are not that good. It's saying see and hear. I don't think I'm also hearing that well. Reaction speed, the quickest to react on an untouchable man. Maybe quick finger. Savoir-faire, sneak under their noses, done with immense panache. Or panache? Interesting, because, yeah. Wait, I'm confused because it's saying I'm already having 2 points here total. But there are 4? I'm confused. Interfacing. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. Yeah, that's also not me, dude. I'm the opposite. I know. I know, Josh. My nose is terrible. Oh, wait. No, I don't know about your nose. So I let Gracie do the sniffing. That's useful. I don't have a doggo. But scare how similar we are. Always saying that. Composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. That's also pretty high. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to take empathy, though. I'm going to take empathy. And I'm going to accept it now. Accept change and close. That's it. We don't have another... Wait, we have another point as well? Where can I see all my points? Points? Evolution. What was that? Keep your moral up. Authority. Huh. Suggestion. Oh no, that was the smug face. I could also... I try to have this. I'm always trying to pull myself together, and then until someday I'm just exploding. Okay. Do we have more? Where can I see all my points, by the way? Suddenly I can skill more? We need more power. Should I go physic? That's not me, though. Composure is good? Or what was composure again? This one. Straighten your back, keep your poker face. Could be also useful, but it's already 5 though, right? My sense of smell can pick up smells really well, but sometimes it misleads me. For example, I can think there are chicken wings in the oven, then there's something completely... Sometimes it's like that, yeah. I try to understand where I can see all my level points. Authority. Let's take empathy a bit more. No, I can't. Oh, wait a second. I can't take empathy anymore. Because? I think empathy fits very well too. Yeah, I would agree. But I can skill more. Why? Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. I'm gonna take this again. I don't know. I don't get it. Give me a second. Do you have still skill point? No. No, it's gone. Okay. Well, a rip. Well, now we're skilled 6 points into this. Well, we're still very intellectual, I guess. Smart Mimi. Alrighty. What are we doing next? Maybe you need more points to skill more empathy. Maybe I need to go into this direction. You're right about that. I forgot to mention that also get this, a kind green ape pen now. It was a gift from the lady which was sitting in the wheelchair, or she's sitting in the wheelchair inside the bar. A pen with a green ape head on an end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind of expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Bonuses from items, and then you can see it's giving you some effects, but it's also taking you savoir-faire, for example, away. Yeah, this game is super deep. Crazy, huh? It's crazy. We could also go back to the car. I think there was an interaction with the files we found inside of the trash bin.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do you turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Engine starts.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the car
Oh, that sounds scary.
comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
Oh, it's actually working here.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Huh. Alright. So we can close the door and we can check out the inventory now. Read the watermarks. No go in stand of the kinema in the lines. I'm also curious, guys, since we were talking about the character sheets. What are you thinking which is fitting to you more? Like, what are you thinking which one is the strongest? What's your strongest suit? I would say, like, this is probably not my strongest here. I'm not very intimidating with my height. I'm not that tall. That's the reason, I think. And I always try to be kind, but I really try to, what was it saying? I am trying to hold myself together, but I'm also exploding super fast. Unfortunately, I need to put this down. It's because I'm such a perfectionist, and when things are not running, then I'm just exploding because I'm always planning so much ahead. If there's something that I've strengthened, it's definitely my instinct and that I can fully rely and trust them. That's good. That's good. A lot of people can't do that, actually.
Under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Huh. Many faults in intellect, especially logic. That's also interesting.
There she is. Rêve à l'ouest.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grids. Look at the perforations.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kinema's headlights.
It's called Kinema's. Okay. Wait. Look around too. Where are we on this? Point to the halogen map.
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice. Wait. He says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast. Jutting? Out in the great ocean. Is it called jutting, right? Seems nice. Seems like a shithole. Sure, I've seen worse.
No, it does not.
The ocean is all nice. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Dude, intelligence is no intermediate fruit. Wisdom is not putting them in a fruit salad. True. That's very true. I like this one. Reminds me when we had the discussion, not a discussion, but I didn't know that eggplants are counting as a fruit as well. I always thought they're vegetables. It's funny. A note of pride. Yeah, that's also part of identity. That's true. Think and analyze in a simple pattern, thinking and giving sense and meaning. Thinking emoji. Tally of the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it?
That's it.
Hey, Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Often do, but not me.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years? I've done this? Got drunk like a megastar? Nope. I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have an idea? I don't know. 18 years I've done this.
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age.
Oh,
What
thank
did do
you.
in those blissful years of your youth.
get drunk like a mega star. I don't know. Probably is some boring office job, same as everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes
True.
after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we?
I understand that. I think this is way too much excitement here.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
Oh God, how many?
Wow, more than 200.
Oh, okay. 216 to be exact. Is that a lot? I would have thought there'd be more. I guess with this reaction, I guess it's pretty good. But I don't like my answers here. I would have thought there'd be more. Huh. So imagine, okay, you're working 18 years as a detective and you solve 200 cases. I have no idea if that's a lot. I'm going to ask that.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop? Nah. I used to be good. And some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? Nah, it's good. You should admit that, to be honest.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I killed 3 people? Oh, the rhetoric medium seems to be active quite often. Is there something we can do? Empathize? I have no idea. I guess so. I guess it's the answers I'm choosing. Maybe that's just me. You're a killer. I'm a killer, yeah. But I really don't wanna. I never want to know this feeling of being a killer, even by killing one person. Oh God, that's horrible to me. I'm a killer, yeah.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Really?
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Uh-huh. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. Yeah, I'm also not thinking very highly of them. That's just horrible. It's horrible. Maybe he's a rebel. And the weird but he said 3 is not much compared to others, so it's rather tame.
But it seems as though you
Still.
are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? How do you handle the strain?
Yes.
He says, declining to elaborate.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
That's precisely why I was a jet going to the army. I probably will never see combat, probably. But even the idea of being forced to take lives that's absolutely horrible for me as well. I can't even imagine. I don't want to imagine that. In Finland, it's mandatory, right, to do that, going to the army. How long was it again? Between 6 and 12 months, right? Or 9? I want to do high social playthrough and go. That could be also very, very interesting, Beard. Super interesting. Right now, this is just me. If I would be in game, that's just me.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what? Maybe I should find a hobby. Hobbies are lame. No,
Oh,
they're not
this and
lame.
that. Let's not get into it now.
Conscription for man, and the shortest time is 165 days. How many months are those? I can't do quick math, dude. Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
Yeah, we could do that.
The lieutenant nods.
Let's go put the ledger away.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
He presses a remote control on the key.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
My statistics. Here? Oh, here, name unknown. Superstar cop, apocalypse cop, boring cop, communist, fascist, ultra-liberal, moralist, good cop, bad cop, honor, people killed 3, case solved, Janet in 16 years in service. That's, okay, those are my statistics. Interesting. All right. I still don't have a map, by the way. Maybe we should buy some maps as well. We need to go to the bookstore, but I don't think it's still open. 6 months, I think. I don't know. My brain isn't working. It's fine. 5.5 months. So it's around 6 months, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're gonna combat. I also don't think so. But you're definitely gonna learn how to handle a weapon. That's definitely something you're learning very fast, I think. At least in Germany, right? In Germany, we can be glad that we have abolished compulsory military service. Yeah, because they figured out a lot of people don't want to do that. And we decided that was, I think, a bit of over 10 years ago. We decided we don't want to do this anymore. We're not going to force people anymore. Damn me, 1 day in and you got 4 points in ultra liberal. Is it me playing this? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm a bit scared because I'm having 1 point in fascist, but I'm a person who's very much interested why people are thinking this way, and I'm listening. I like to listen and maybe talk after that and having a discussion. But the game is not allowing me to do that. It's not going that deep, with my discussions. But usually I'm listening, and I think it's very super interesting. Not just super interesting, but it's very important to listen people with having other opinions. Why are they thinking this? And then you can have proper discussions. If you are saying, no, this is bad, even though fascists, of course, they are bad. But I would like to know why they are fascist. I really want to know that. It is important. Yes, it is very important because then you can have a discussion about. If you're just shutting everything down, you can't talk about this. You can't change people's minds. Why they're thinking this way. I want to understand how they think and why. Yeah, and this is why I'm having this, I guess. But yeah, the question is, what are we gonna do now? I don't have a home. I don't have a home, and I don't have money. Am I gonna sleep on the streets? Can I be a couch surfer on Kim's couch? That would be great. I couldn't find my bed. I didn't find... oh my god, I didn't find my gun as well. This is horrible. Yeah. What to do next? I think there was a quest, end of the day debrief with Kim. Let's go inside then. And maybe we're going to end the first day. I think the day is ending after 10, right? Yes. Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case and the RCM. Join him on the Whirling in Rags balcony after 10. We're calling it a day. Call it a day. You will find your gun sometime. Oh, look at that. It's. I need to find a tape, right? I want to sing. Oh, this is looking great. Oh my god, look at the lights. What if I want to equip this though. Maybe it's gonna work, but I don't think so. Oh, I can't even hold. No, I can't even hold. Oh, let's talk to the owner. Can we dance? I don't think so. I don't think he's allowing us to go on stage. Here's a trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes, actually.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Huh. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Huh.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Huh. Kinda odd, though. I knew you'd want to do I always wanted to go to the karaoke bar. A friend of mine actually invited me, and they met up in Hamburg. But I said, I'm not there currently. I would have loved to go there. I hope we can do this again. I really hope so. Maybe during summer, when there's Gamescom, I think a lot of people are gonna meet up. Maybe we can go to a karaoke bar. I would love that. Maybe you don't want to remember.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Wow, that burn. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
You never know that. It's often like this, like if you're hearing interviews about neighbors and they're always saying, we didn't know that he's like that. He was always kind to us. You never know.
Yes?
Oh, I need a drink.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
But there is nobody else here, so I guess he is serving some alcohol, right?
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Huh.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I want a fucking drink, asshole! Oh my god, I would never say that. You don't understand the seriousness of the situation. I'm an alcoholic. I need my fix. And this is an answer I already took. I'm an alcoholic operated detective. You want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth directly.
Even more reason for me not to serve you, sir. Was there anything
That's
else
a
you
clip.
needed other than alcohol?
Wow, Jared, you're always catching me with these awkward moments. But it's part of our quest here anyway. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scent. It may take a while. Yeah. I don't know how to do this now. What is the race enigma? Put the advanced race theory idea into for your internalizing slot in your hands. There are no free slots for you 1-up. Then put some time into when it's internalized, return to measure heads. This is how thinking is done. The problem is, I really don't want to do that. Advanced race theory. This is not like in a academic context. I think this is very, very dangerous. But I think I have to do this. I'm so sorry, Chad. I think we have to do this to get some progress, to push the button. I'm gonna do that, unfortunately. But on the other way, I got this one. Lonesome Long Way Home. Maybe some of you can remember this. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41, through the market, past the Boogie Street Spearhead to the other side of the lake. The Frozen Eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store in the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house, no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone, and so are those people. Why did you come here? Or are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to go back to work. That's all you have to know. So yeah, this is where we lived, I guess. Oh my god, what did she just Oh my god, Patty actually clipped this one. I think Jerry was just joking, but now Pan did it. Damn. People are thinking, what's wrong with this streamer? This would be perfect for a Megalomaniac playthrough. Yeah, I guess so. And welcome, Jared. Welcome, dear Jared. Good evening too. Hope you're doing well. Well, we're gonna learn this, but there was the other task. Should I do this, chat? Find booze and drink it. I think we can buy some. Yeah, find booze. Not just find, but we can buy some booze. Inside the liquor store, or what kind of store it was. Oh wait, this is not open during winter. She did that line so perfectly. It's nice to voice act a bit. I mean, there's also lots of voice acting here, so I'm just trying to do my best with that. Oh yeah. This door. And I bet once we're learning this racist stuff, what was it called again? Advanced race theory. I bet I'm gonna get another point. Yeah. Let's buy some booze.
Is this about the questions again?
No. Where could I buy this again? Here, right?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Wow, this is too expensive. Why is this locked though? -1 health. Okay, I can't even. Okay, never mind. Guys, I can't even buy because everything is locked. I don't know why. It's unreal here. Mimi swear, but she does it so well. Funny. The atmosphere is amazing here. That's a new sound. Oh my god. I'm gonna make this as a sound alert for, I don't know, 20 or something. Nobody gonna use that anyway. I can't sing. I wish I could. Wait. This feels right. You belong here. You belong to me. I can't sing because I don't have the item. That would be so funny as an alert. We need to go to the balcony now. Oh. Can you hear this? Da, 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 da. Do you have an idea what you've done? If someone will, of course, do it. Yep. Maybe. We don't know. Oh my god, that would be so weird. Did I need to censor myself then? 4 minutes. We're gonna wait 4 minutes. In the meantime, wait. I don't think time is running when we are in this menu. No, I don't think so. Guillaume Le Million. Head in the clouds. Nope. 4 minutes. I kind of want to try something though. What's gonna happen if I'm gonna wear this? Because now I'm more aggressive, right? A gust of briny wind washes over you. Maybe we can beat the guy. Let me try to beat this guy. Look at the room, by the way. I really wonder why he's not kicking us out. Fun fact, corgi is Welsh for dwarf. Really? Oh my god, corgis are so cute. Violence is the answer. It's the opposite of me. What was this with this guy again?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Wake him up. Steal the dock worker's ID. I don't want to do that. No, that's not. I would never steal. No, I don't want to do that. But this is gonna have consequences, right? But we can beat the guy. Yeah, because of the race theory. I don't want to learn this. People are weird here. Okay. I want to see how the chances are. Wait, there's a door. I need money. Wait, did we open this one? No. Is that a
You're
trailer?
stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such
Oh
an
no, that's
old
not a...
machine.
No. Look in the
The
window.
windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
What about the back seat? Just casually walking around with the crowbar. I know, I also just saw that I'm still having the crowbar equipped. That guy is either secretly Gordon Freeman or moments away from snapping and doing something. Yeah, I kind of want to see how the chances are. Maybe it's... I think it was only 3%. I don't think this shirt is going to help us. But I'm just curious. And we need to waste some time anyway. So what about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
This game gets you to do things. It is really... Yeah, because you also kind of want to see what's the limit.
The book,
The
with jagged
chances.
edges, catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the lost city of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Wait a second. The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Maybe that's gonna be helpful.
There he is.
Oh,
in
never
front
mind.
of Peter, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
No, never mind. All right, let's go. What was it? Meet something. Maybe he has something new to tell.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button.
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
Learn by yeah.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
I don't want to... Okay, I want to see how the chances are. Then we can talk about fighting. Yeah. I can fight with words. But my noodle arms are probably not good for that. Okay, let's see. Wait, our friend wants to talk?
We should think about calling it today, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
We should take care of that then.
But I don't have money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
But I already talked to him. Or maybe it was just important. Try negotiating with cafeteria. Okay, we're gonna go back there again. I want to see much. Oh my god! Look at this buff guy.
The unpromising race pupil.
Ha! Okay, it was 3%, I think. Now it's 17. It's still very low. We can't do. Chad, he's gonna kill us. I think he's gonna kill us. Have no chance. He's too buffed. Not this guy. Yeah, wall meat. But he's thinking a lot. He's not just buffed. He's thinking a lot. But the stuff he's thinking is just not nice. Yeah. Let's go back to the cafeteria, which is more like a motel. Just quick save before you do. I didn't even think about that. Ha, just you cheetah. Ha. I'm also thinking, okay, off stream maybe would definitely try that. Let's negotiate. Has a lot to say to just standing there. Yeah, I remember he was talking so much, which was very surprising. Yeah, let's try to negotiate, but I don't think this is going to change anything. This is so nice looking here.
Can I help you?
It's about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
No, I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest No. How can I be honest if I don't know if I can pay you back tomorrow? Uh-huh. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, he doesn't care. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However...
Oh, he's playing the detective here. However, I'm the law here. Uh-huh.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
No. No, thank you, Anu.
What a long time we've been together now. I never want to miss you again. I really hope that this friendship will never end. Lots of love and hugs for you, Mimi. And also for the whole community.
Oh, those cute and kind words. It's warming up my heart. Oh, dear Manu, thank you. Thank you so much for Oh, wait, it's the courtesy of death, right? Oh, thank you, both of you. Thank you, guys. And thank you very, very much for the kind words, Manu. I also hope this friendship never ends. Why am I thinking of the girl band? What was the name again? Friendship never ends. Spice Girls, right? Oh, I got it now. I got it. Oh my God, my brain was thinking, what was it again? A long time ago. Thank you, dear Manu. And thank you, dear Death. Courtesy of Death. Thank you so, so much, both of you. I appreciate it.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He stops mid-sentence.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on. I still have my key, you know. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Okay.
Oh, Lieutenant. Where?
Yeah. Okay, then we need some help, I think. Pay for damages. Kim has offered to help. Go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. Okay, let's go there. I feel so bad. I don't like to do that, asking for money, but I think we really need some money. It's too cold outside. I bet if you were a physical person, a person who's skilled a lot of physics, maybe you would have other options. I don't know. Maybe. Oh wait, the car was here. Where am I even going? We all doing well? I'm doing good. What about yourself?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Okay. Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things? What do you mean you confiscated them? Is it something about a pawn shop? I don't know which pawn shop he's talking about. Thanks, I appreciate your help. Take the spinners. Sorry, I can't take them. It wouldn't be right. Don't take the spinners. What does it mean confiscated?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Ah, so you took his spinners. Looking at Kim. Isn't that corruption? Look at the spinners. I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They are mesmerizing.
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yes. Outrageously cool. Yes, too wacky. Just not.
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
You said something about the pawn shop?
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something.
Did we miss this completely? Okay.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your
Bird's Nest.
inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Bird's Nest. I really like the shop's name. Okay. Got some stuff today from Edinburgh. Oh, that's a nice shop actually. A very geeky and nerdy shop. I like this one. Ordered a gift for my girlfriend and for myself a hoodie. At the package station, I bought a little save for my money. Okay. That's good to hear. What kind of hoodie is it? Is like a special motif on it? And that's a really nice a nerdy shop. I like this one a lot. Now, I need to think about, do I really want to do this? This is also some kind of corruption here, to be honest. But he was high, so yoink. Take the spinners, appreciate. He's also trying to help me. But why?
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Nah, it's okay. Alright, so he said 100 meters in the south. I don't think we were there. Items. The spinner. The magnificent hubcap spinners that Lieutenant Kitsuragi has donated to you so you can pay for your room at the Whirling. They are slate blue and shimmer hardly in the light. Okay. Oops. Let's try to go there then. Oh, what's this? No, we didn't go to the south. I was completely missing this out. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. What? You like my shoes? Green snakeskin. Oh, but they're snakeskin. That's disgusting. But otherwise, yeah. I was thinking those are some crocodile shoes. Yeah, the form is nice, but the skin is not nice though. What's this here? An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Seems old. Oh, what's this? I didn't go this direction at all the last time. There's some interactions here. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. No, I think we saw this one. What's wrong with snakeskin boots? I don't want to... Personally, I don't want to have boots with snakes on it. I think that's very, very cruel. Its theme is the anime haiku, but the style doesn't seem like anime on the hoodie. I posted a photo in media share. I also actually like this photo I made. Could post for a clothes store in my... Let me see. Did he already post it? In media share? I need to grab my phone though. Yeah. Oh, you already have it. I don't know this anime, but I'm also have no idea about animes. I have no idea. But there's a bird. I like birds. You already got me with the birds. We're going to a pawn shop, which is also the bird's nest. Hell yeah. Plastic wrapped macaroons dumped with humanitarian aid. Oh, there's more stuff here. More clothes? Let's say humanitarian aid to enough is not for resale. Let's say speakers from the peak of Samara. It says food gift from the people of Messina. And this is helpline to the company that controls the bar, drawbridge. Bridge, not the other one. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Where's this pawn shop? Here? Probably here, right? Would be worse than regular leather, though. I'm not a huge fan of leather. I'm trying to avoid all of these kind of stuff. It's just not fitting to my personal lifestyle. But I think some snakes. I think leather kind of existed because it was they wanted to keep everything of the animal they slaughtered, and I don't think it was the same with snakes, but I am not having much knowledge with that. But I do know there are some farms existing which are only there to skin the snakes. Yeah, that's actually a topic I am feeling very uncomfortable to talk about, to be honest. Fingerless gloves. I really need this when I'm playing games and it's winter. Fingerless gloves. Just like a gamer. The anime is about volleyball in high school, and the school called Karasuno has a mascot. The crows are the mascot. That's nice. I love burbles. What's this here? Some electricity? Some switches?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
So it's a water lock control panel. Okay. With the crows, it's actually a good wordplay because of the volleyball where you have to jump very high, and crows because they can fly. I like the idea, yeah. I like this wordplay. The team color is also black, so it's really good. Yeah, it's a really good one, to be honest. I like this kind of nerdy stuff where people don't see immediately what kind of game it is. I probably told the story about probably about the shirt I'm having. Alumni of Dalaran. I was wearing this once during a lecture, and my friend was sitting next to me, and she said, like, "Hey, I didn't know that you were going to this university." I was looking at her. What are you talking about? And she pointed out my t-shirts to Dalaran, and was like, "Oh, that's not a university. I mean, yeah, it's a university, but it's only existing in World of Warcraft." She didn't know that, and it was super sweet. I really love to tell the story because I like these kind of subtle things where people don't know exactly. Only the insiders know what this kind of game it is. I love this shirt. It's one of my favorites. It's just completely not blurred out, but washed out because I used it so often. And I couldn't get it anymore. Sneaky, yes. But she didn't see the Blizzard logo. Like on my back, there's a small Blizzard logo, but it was very well hidden. So when you're wearing like a hoodie, you can't really see it. Snakeskin is more ethical these days, but I do get your point. Not being into the whole animal products for shoes or clothes is a very valid point in itself already. Yeah, I just don't like that. Personally, I'm not buying this kind of stuff, and I have no idea if this is ethical or not. I didn't inform myself. I'm gonna be honest there. I have no idea. I really have no idea. But I'm just trying to keep myself away from all of these kind of stuff.
This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever up.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Push it harder. Release the lever.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
The lieutenant hummed to himself while staring at your activities. Release the lure.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way.
Huh.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
What day is it today, though? Pull the lever again.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
How can I get rid of the situation? Push it harder, release.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position.
Okay.
You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign?
No. Okay, we need to wait until Wednesday, I guess. What do we have here now? Clothes. Oh yeah, the electrochemistry one. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Where can I see what day it is? But you saw what I meant with my post? Yes, I know what you mean. Look kind of pro-like in my opinion. I mean, there is also a shop, I forgot the name shop, where they're using the customer's product if they're agreeing to that, of course. Because it's more realistic, to be honest. Just more realistic. Okay, we didn't level up though. Yeah, where can I see what day it is? Or is the first day just Monday? I don't know. I guess today's not Wednesday, since it was not possible. Right, pawn shop, fast cash for faster times. What's this here? Nose effect. Oh, nice! I can heal myself in case we need it. Yoink! I think we saved like 90 coins or something. Oh, okay. Looks also cozy. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. A bust of a woman, the plague simply says day. In the dark, a film projector is wearing away. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashion thrown in.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the street lights. Is that the street lights? Where did you get this? How much for the street lights?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Bird's nest, Roy.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Bird? Where's the bird though? But I'm glad there's no bird living here. I can see some tapes here. Maybe we can buy something?
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
You hate Dalaran. I really loved Dalaran while I played Wrath of the Lich King. I think that was leaving a huge impression on me. A good one. I will never forget the elephant parade with the lions and hordes doing it together. That was always funny. Or I think that was in front of the bank. I remember how the druids were dancing as a tree. That was very memorable for me.
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the streetlights?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
That's a lot. Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that one on every corner. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep. 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy sawing out that street light. Dude, what is this person here?
There's also the matter of rewiring. But the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
And this one is locked now. I want that street light. 700? Wait, I really wonder if there's a possible way to obtain this one for 700. Look at the money I'm having, by the way. Iron Forge over the rest. I was not really often in Iron Forge. Not at all, to be honest. Also played Horde a lot. There's nothing else you need to know about the lights. What else?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
I will never forget the first time I arrived in Ironforge after a long walk in 1 million. Reminds me of a friend who also made this experience. But it was not his favorite city, funnily. Interesting.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, there's Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work? Are you sure this is all in working order?
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Maybe this one, police work? Equip this to play tapes. That could be so nice, but I don't have the money.
If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
You sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't...
That's
sir.
Why doesn't he like music?
Even though what he wanted to say, even though he grimaces, I don't really like music. Don't like music? What do you like then? Got it back to this guy, tapped to the boombox on its speaker.
Stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by. Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
I don't have the money though. Let's look around. There is also... Maybe there are items inside?
Of toy soldiers
Oh yeah.
guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Inspect the knights and the horseback, inspect the blue uniforms, inspect the figurines in rags. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse?
Huh.
A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this? Show it to the shopkeep.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Who?
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I see.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
It's only costing 50, but... yeah. It's headless. I don't know how useful it will be. I'll never forget the first time I arrived on Mimi's Discord only to be banned day one. I'm not sure if that's right, Jared. But I can... actually, you're always mentioning this. I will do some research about that. Maybe there's some logs on Discord. I'm also curious about that. Let's inspect this one.
Big horses clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Point at the knights on horseback. These are Franco-Nigerian cavalry, right?
Mhm. I used to be very serious about my Franco-Nigerian knights.
The blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
What about the figurines and rags?
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have
What is this
rifles,
noise in the
but
background?
most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Sounds like a tape, right? Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend guards, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot command.
I don't like either set very much, to be honest.
Wait a
This set of
second.
soldiers isn't meant to...
You're probably... I think their poverty... Maybe.
Oh, okay, he's not telling more to that. To be honest, the music in Stonewind was always something special. Yeah, that's true. I agree. But that was also the first city I visited, and it was so overwhelming, and it was so beautiful, and I was very jelly about how they reworked Stormwind in Cataclysm. I was so jelly. I wanted to play Alliance again, but my heart is just for the Horde. You know, I just can't go back. That's impossible. Yeah, I'm gonna step away from the table. I'm not sure if I should buy this rider. What am I thinking of? Look around.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again. How come there's word on the street? Get the fuck out of here! No! Finished thoughts.
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
We can argue with that. Yes, we should all stop building love. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Right, that sounds like me. I haven't said anything like that. Said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. I don't know what I said. What would I say? Literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs? Nah.
Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism even up? Even about? Roll up your sleeves and start building communism, Upton. It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. What's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
That sounds like a movie.
Now get to work, comrade.
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finished thoughts.
Too late to back out
Oh,
now.
wait.
You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Well, let's finish this thought then. A thought gained. Oh, what's this now? Mesovanian socioeconomics. We would lose -2 visual calculus, looks like reaction. Temporary research bonus, problem or solution. People think, no, that's the problem. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A furor that shook the world, never to return again. A furor. They were right until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse responds only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of 02 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. I'm not sure if I want to learn this. Oh my god, I also don't want to learn this, Kaka. I really don't want to. Yeah. What am I missing in chat? I know this sounds unexpected, but where's Epsi? I don't know. I also didn't talk to him for a long time now. I think when we had the New Year's Eve, he was in chat and he was wishing us a happy New Year. But after that, I was also not talking to him. Maybe he's taking a break, yeah. Maybe sometimes he's doing that. Something was spinning in the... How can I get rid of... Wait a second, what's this here?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundal burning.
Sniff the t-shirt. Why should I sniff on the shirt? That's a rad man from Hyundal t-shirt you've got there. How much are you selling this t-shirt for? Let go of the Why should I smell on the shirt? Huh. Stinky shirt? No failure, I had failure. But sometimes it's leading to other opportunities. So sometimes it's not too bad. In the moment, it's just... Yeah, it doesn't feel good. But later on, could be an opportunity for more things, right? Yeah, exactly, Pan. Failure sucks, except if failure leads to less work and responsibility. The new Final Fantasy patch came out, so that probably explains. Maybe. There could be many reasons.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's take this one.
I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
You must be a serious man from Hyundal fan. We have a lot in common. I'm a big fan of the man from Hyundam too.
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far.
He's just selling
I
it.
do think the Hyum-Dalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hyumdal really existed, but they're wrong.
What do you mean they were real?
I mean, even if the man from Hyumdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
He sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hyumdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Eamdal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
How much are you selling this t-shirt?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows. Yeah, I'll think about it. Can you just give it to me for free then? Yeah, that's something I would never say. Too cheeky.
You should.
And I'm gonna sniff the t-shirt, but I would never do this in real life. Please don't think something bad about me.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Great.
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're right about that. The thing is, we're here to sell my stuff, but I don't know how to sell my stuff. What was the game not selling, but trying to tell me? Close the waterlock on Wednesday, end of the brief. That's also another quest I had while doing this off stream, try to catch it up. You have no idea where you are. Lena encourages you to ask others to explain the world to you in a greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Take spare hubcaps to local pawn shops south of the plaza. This is how to do that, right? Do you need to equip it? How to do that? That would be exactly 200. I just don't know how to sell. Just sweat. I always expected something. It's not just sweat. Sweat can be very disgusting as well. Even though fresh sweat is not, it's not smelling at all. But if it's not fresh anymore, then bacteria are coming up, and yeah, it's getting very disgusting. You don't like to smell other people? No, I don't want to do that. No. Are you doing that? I mean, I'm not judging, you can do it, but I'm not doing it. How can I interact with this? Interact. What was the game telling me beforehand? I can't equip it. It's also not a bullet. Huh. Probably you can also shoot here, huh? Yeah, I don't know how to make money. I mean, I got the item, but to experience hubcap to local pawn shop south of the plaza. Did I miss the Did I miss something here?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for...
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. It's shameful how insufficient the police represents is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, People looking for a deal. People looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored.
Huh.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Wait, maybe that's the point where we can sell it. Quite the collection. I may have something to add to it. Look around. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are, press your fingers and lips, more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, and recapitalize.
It
Let me add
keeps
this
me
one.
entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind
Look
of
at
drug,
that.
maybe.
There's something I like to sell. It's Roy High. And if yes, then what is he on? Roy's prices are strange. Odd brain activity, composure, notice psychedelics. Was about to say he's speaking so calm. It's actually nice to listen to. We could do that. Electrochemistry.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Uh-huh. Pyrrolidon, what is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has
Oh,
psychedelic
God.
side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me or is it really warm in here? Looks around. Step closer, sir. Could you take off your sunglasses? I like to check your eyes. Get straight to the point. So where does a man get Pyrrolidon these days? Drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. Uh-huh. Sounds horrible.
How would I know?
He takes a step back and studying you. It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did lots of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of the what you're having. Wink, wink. I didn't mean to offend you. Drop the subject. You don't want drugs. Maybe I should have done this later after selling the stuff. Maybe I'm messing it up now. Very sensitive to smells. Same. And I heard that women are also more sensitive to smells as well, or scents, I should say. I take a nap and wake up. Then I realize it's how long did you sleep, Suzik? And good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Staying calm. We're not gonna lose it, but that's the reason. It was very chill to listen to him, even though it sometimes gets a bit boring. It's like you're falling asleep, but otherwise it was very chill to listen to. It's pretty obvious, no judgment, just curious.
I've had to take it. You know, since the
Huh.
People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He said he had to take it. Interesting choice of words.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
I think so as well. The People's Pile? What's that? Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of. It must have been tough radioactive cleanup. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Horrible things. The People's Pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Probably. So whose fault was it? Just yes. Well, that fits very well. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Oh God. What is a particle decay generator? Why is it called the People's Pile? Why did it fail conclude?
A primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile. Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
No. Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Tell me more about the emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
You know, I also just realized his pod shades yellowish, so probably also because of the drugs he's consuming then.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
So that's probably the reason why he's having a pawn shop. But we're still gonna ask, how did you end up running a pawn shop?
The clean-up happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
He shrugs. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your pure halogen with me? No, I don't want to take drugs. There is something I'd like to sell. You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers at the other citizen militia? I want to sell first.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash. The 200 are going to be very useful for tonight.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash and then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket. Ah, okay. He's not giving me all of that. How much are we? How much are we owning? Not owning, but we need to pay our debt, right? Did I make it in time? Almost, Elrex. Don't worry about that. Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Both the lieutenant and the pawnbroker turn to you. I like to sell my clothes. I'll check my pockets, access your pawn menu. I don't like anything to sell at the moment. Nah, I don't want to sell anything
Another
right
time,
now. you might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
I understand that, but I have so many questions actually. Good. Hope everything is well. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, everything is all right again. Thank you for asking.
He doesn't know anything.
Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
What about the gun situation?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Wait! I brought my gun here? Ah! Her who bought my gun.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Yeah.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait. I sold my gun? Was to buy a policeman too? At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something. No, I sold my gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her.
We could have hit him with a stick and take it back. It's a she, yeah. The only person we met, that was the gardener and Sylvie, but we didn't meet Sylvie. We only called her. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Really?
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Oh God. There is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabbit fans. No. Maybe she's vigilant, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either, but what if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia?
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
He looks around worried. I mean, we don't need to stick her. We literally have a crowbar, but we'll see how we're gonna... Yeah, we'll see how we're gonna get the gun. Yeah. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Great.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Somehow, at least I know how I lost my sidearm.
Of course.
Have another business to take care of now. Okay. Oh, we got a bit of progress now. Check down your gun. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. So we have to talk to other people again. But for now, we're going back to the bar, or motel, I should say. A crowbar. Excellent choice. It sounds like old wine. Let's see. It's already 11. Wait, it's also 11 in real life. Time is flying. Did we check out this bench, by the way? I don't think so. I can't remember.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
No.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you, Weiss. Maybe she knows a bit more.
Hello again, officer. How are
It's
things?
It's so late and you're still here.
I'm a nighthawk. What can I say?
She flashes a smile.
She's still here because you're still here.
Huh.
You don't have to stay here because of us.
I like the city at night, don't you?
She looks into the darkness and smiles again. I don't like the darkness, but I like that the word is calming down a bit more. I really was hoping we could buy a tape at the pawn shop.
Can I help you?
It's about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
Here's 130 real. Slams the bill down on the counter. Hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Oh God! Do we need to get money now? Oh no!
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Dude, that's so
I'll
much.
take a room here too.
He opens this wall. Can you also pay for me?
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
No, I'm good. Found money for rent and pay guards. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling, or it will be locked after 9 p.m. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every... Oh my God! Okay. I feel a bit stressed. Let's see what we can do. Now we get all the points again, except I can't level this up because what? Some things are just locked. Okay, what are we gonna skill now, chat? What do you think it fits to me? Keep your poker face. Probably nothing here. No, okay, charm man and woman. Play the puppet master. Authority, no. Can't do this anymore. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Deduce the worlds. This art style is reminding me a lot of a German artist after the First World War. Kirchner, he's called. He was living, as far as I remember, in Frankfurt. The whole game is an expressionism, by the way, and I just love the style so much. Mika, hi! Oh, hi, good to see you. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you. It's been a while. I hope life is treating you well. Hope you're doing good. What a nice surprise. Maybe I should go Inland Empire. Psych. I'm gonna take this, I think. Whoop. Do you have another skill point? I don't think so. Oh, Des, you're too kind. Really? Oi. Dear Dasnix, thank you very much for gifting other 6 months to Mika. Thank you. Dankeschön. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much, dear Des. And welcome back, dear Mika. I'm back to grinding MMOs. Which MMOs are you playing currently? It's not World of Warcraft, right? No, I don't think so. Des is spending his whole monthly to play. He's so generous, Fonit. He's insanely generous with me. I'm not deserving this. I'm not deserving this.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Wait, there's a Koopa types? What am I?
Guess.
cool cop, some kind of weapon cop. Sorry, cop. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Okay. But what are the other Kubo types? Won't the other Kubo types be jealous? Opt in. No, I'm actually not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Yeah, this game knows me too well. I won't be. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual copo type from sorry to anything.
Lost Ark. Oh, you're playing since the release last year? It's almost a year now, right? Wasn't it like last year around February or something? I just removed Lost Ark on my Steam because they have started to ban inactive accounts, and apparently that will also show on your Steam profile. What do you mean on your Steam profile? I don't get this one. Please explain. Crazy there. That's something World of Warcraft they would never do this. Because they know people love to come back and play every now and then, you know. I will show happiness to those I hold dear. There's no question about that. Dear Des, you're insanely generous. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs, and of course for the kind words. There was a massive ban wave. But banning is something else than just removing inactive accounts, right? Wait. I don't get that now. I don't get this. So if you are getting inactive, at some point you will, and then it's like they're banning you, and then it's gonna be on your Steam profile. Oh, how is this working? You got 4,000. Oh my god, that's crazy. Well, glad you're enjoying this game. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh, Saki. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. A hype tune is close. Maybe we can get this one. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. It's even Knebbers. He's going to be very happy about that. No, thank you. Thank you so much, dear Thug. That's so kind. Lucky Knebly, ja. No, that's so kind. Dankeschön. Thank you. Welcome back, Pan. A good idea with the stretching session. That's a good idea. They're trying to fix the bot issue. That's interesting. You're removing inactive accounts. Usually I am, even after years, I remember, I don't know if you guys played Tibia, but that's a super old game. And that was my beginning of MMOs. And that was, I'm still getting emails with, hey, you can play for a week again for free. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. And sometimes I'm even getting emails, say somebody tried to log in over your account, and I'm like, yep, it didn't work. I don't even remember my password, to be honest. Damn. I only stick to the game because of the friends I made. That's nice that you're enjoying your time over there. That's nice. The only thing I know is just super grindy, and you need to invest a lot of time. You're more than welcome, Mimi. Oh no, thank you so much. Thank you. I reached my daily self goal. That's so kind, guys. Thank you. No, thank you. Dankeschön. Only reason I'd have Lost Ark downloaded is because of the car creation. It was so fun, but the game is so big I can't justify having it downloaded. I actually never tried. I don't think I will touch another MMO. It's just taking too much time, and yeah, my backlog is way too big to start an MMO now. Maybe once I'm done with my backlog, but I don't see this coming, to be honest. I don't think so. Where were we with the story cop? But what are the other Kubo type? Let me see this again.
Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Oh, that would be great. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. Can I get $1 million? That would solve a lot of problems, actually. I think $1 million would be too much, though, but it would solve a lot of problems. I'm sorry, game. Ruby's backlog is infinite at this point. Yes, and it's getting only bigger because now I'm addicted to 2 Point Hospital, and I would love to try 2 Point Campus because I heard it's also super good. I am very, very excited to play this at some point. Writing MMO. I'm not writing, but there are so many other games I would like to try, and they're also smaller games. So right now I'm appreciating all the stories I can discover and experience on my own, especially when they were so immersive, you know? Yeah. Fill Mimi's backlog. Yeah. Just a bit.
That won't happen.
No, but we've got another self-conscious something, right? Rigorous self-critique. Dude, that's 100% me. 100%. Embarrassment to the party. -1 authority. I think we would lose the last authority. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cup penitent, a flagellant cup monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be growling at the feet of a vital lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Macedonian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of 9 tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it really. Criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Should we do it? Self-critique. I think that's important, but of course, the amount of self-critique is a good point here. Huh. When Mimi empties her backlog, I will do a face reveal. Never gonna. I will see about that. The problem is there are some games, very big games. I'm not. Can you finish probably Red Dead Redemption? Yeah, because there's the main story. Maybe if you want to do some achievements, there are just so many games. I think sometimes I need to decide if I want to play them for the achievements or just doing the main story. Right now, I'm just playing the game, and that I'm thinking, okay, I'm probably not going to do the achievements, because during this time I could just play other games, you know. You can finish it. That's good to know. I mean, every game is having an end at some point, except the MMOs. This is why it's super hard. Wait, I didn't catch the last bit. What is 100%? That's me. I am I'm criticizing myself for everything, to be honest. I try to make things right, but I'm always going to find something I'm thinking, yeah, this could have been done better. Yeah. We would lose all the authority. I'm going to do it, because that's just me. Maybe we're going to learn something new. A new solution for something. What else can we do? Find money for the... Oh, I don't have money. Who got $20? 20 real? I need some reals. Maybe we need to sell something then. What can I sell? I don't want to sell anything. I'm a collector. I'm a hoarder. Oh, yes. I think you are the same, right? It has something to do with being a perfectionist. That's the thing. I think it just takes years. Yeah, definitely. But wasn't there a guy who got all the achievements in the World of Warcraft now? I must have infinite achievement, and it hurts me every time. I know. It's... Yeah, it's on purpose. I mean, for some people, it's super nice because you just want to chill and you want to do raids or whatever. There's always going to be content because, yeah, they're having subscriptions, but it's keeping me away from other games. Same with Overwatch, to be honest. And if it was not, and that was not even an MMO. A small community rhyme. Something important, I have to say, I have something to mention. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. To lighten up everyone's day, be always sure and just look around. We're happy that you're part of this crowd. A part of the group, a part of the gang. Always return like a boomerang. Oh, wait, what?
A desert TV. Phoenix 1 hype, Phoenix 1 hype, Phoenix
Oh.
1 hype, Phoenix 1 love, Phoenix 1 love, THX, Phoenix 1 smug, Phoenix 1 hype, Phoenix 1 love.
Oh, dear Teddy, thank you. And very and thank you to Desnix as well. Thank you very, very much for the gifted subs. Hi Teddy, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. I was about to read Manu's message here. Always return lucky boomer. So let me tell you, you'll know that is true. This community will not be without you. And the other way around, to be honest. I'm glad we got this community here, and it's nice to be surrounded with you guys. I can always just repeat myself. Thank you, Anu. Lost Ark is for free, just saying. Don't. It's so funny. Everyone who's playing their, I want to say their favorite game, or let's say the game they're put so much time into, they're like, just don't start. Because they know, or probably you also know, Mika, that it's just, it's taking so much time. It's taking so much time. Ways to improve or yeah, but to be honest, it's never going to be perfect, and most of the time people are not even registering the time and effort you put into something, because they are like, yeah, that you did a good job, but they don't see like, okay, the struggle you had with making something very perfect, trying to make it perfect, you know. World of Warcraft had over 4.5k achievements before the new. I was also such a achievement hunter in World of Warcraft, but yeah, that's a bit harder. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right, Steady. What about yourself? Good evening too. If you're a new player, you will get gate capped, plus need to play a lot of That's the thing I don't want to do. I'm a person who loves to focus on one character, but I don't like it to play with several other characters. I also never did this in World of Warcraft. I was always playing my warlock. I tried a bit of other heroes as well, but I always stick to my main. I don't like it to play other characters that much. I like to focus myself, you know, because I'm thinking I could just make her even better, even though it's just giving me 1% a little buff. Well, because I want to get a certain item, and yeah, I don't have the motivation to play other characters that much. It's quite interesting. But I think Lost Ark is still doing well with their numbers. People are addicted. And I don't mean it in a bad way. Yeah, I still need money, but maybe I think it's already paid for tonight, right? Let me try this. Also, there's another quest where we had to brief today, end of day debrief with Kim. Let me see. Maybe we can do that. The 20 real is so much. How can I get this every day? I don't think I can get that. Okay. Let's talk. No, don't go inside. Come.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Can we go with the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk
Maybe we need to do
received a
this.
report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Same, but I started playing other characters and raised them and started having fun with them as well. That's good. That's good. If that playstyle is something for you, then it's perfect. It's perfect. In my case, it wouldn't have fit to me. We're caught up in the game Detroit Become Human. How? Do you still like the game? It's such a good game. It's also quite interesting to see the whole decision tree, to be honest. I had to play other characters in World of Warcraft to be able to raid with, or to be able to raid with my guilds. Otherwise, my hunter would have over 1,000 plus played. I can imagine. That's something I never did. I was like, I'm a bit selfish there. I was like, okay, I don't have much time in the evening. I'm just gonna focus on my main character, and if you're not gonna accept her, then I'm not gonna raid. That just Pech gehabt, unlucky. Probably also unlucky for me, but I don't want to focus on anything else. But I also understand if you're having a bigger guild.
This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
I was lucky that my guilds back then, they were like, okay, you can focus on your main, and that was completely fine for them.
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Well, hide themselves.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. Yeah.
That's right.
Why is this not like I have all I need for now? You seem to be following me. No. Why is this not counting? End of the day debrief. Kim can answer any lingering question you may have about the case on the RCM. Join him on the Whirling and Rags balcony after when you're calling it a day. Am I not calling it a day? Isn't this the balcony we were talking about? Hi, Jan. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Can I sleep here now?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Redecorating? I completely destroyed it. You can make... Wait, what? You can make the same character 6 times? Why would you do that? That's also a thing? Dude, they're crazy. Why would you do that? Huh. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Well, this is what I tried to do. All right, let's go. Oh, it's happening automatically. All right.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
He lights the cigarettes. I didn't know you smoked him. How do you think today went? So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't even inspect the body.
Yeah, but that's a dead body and it's disgusting.
But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
My guild has played from Legion to top 100. What I'm somewhere... You're proud of it? Also regretting it? I don't regret it. You can't change it anyway. I mean, you're learning. If you probably are thinking like, was it worth it? Maybe not, but you made some experience, right? And maybe that helped you to understand, to know you better. Like, maybe you don't want to do this anymore. I don't think you should regret that. I don't think so. I'm doing good. Visited my father and my mother separately today and just had some fun with friends playing epics, rounds, and Discord's bubble league. Sounds nice. I'm glad you could spend some time with your family as well. Sounds like a nice Saturday. Mine was pretty much only sleeping and getting addicted to 2 Point Hospital. Generally prefer to start with searching the scene and then move on to dealing with dead bodies. I'm sorry, I couldn't do more today. I'm just not very good cop. Am I?
It's not my
Don't make myself a bit... I don't want to make myself bad.
I'm just going through the facts. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Evra Claire, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk to the Wild Man's rep. We really must do that tomorrow.
Oh, a lot of things to do.
Overall, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard?
Because I want to know what's going on in this town. I want to make my inner picture how this town is built up. We don't have a map. And now, oh god, this game is stressing me because I don't have money. I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up, not pry. I'm trying for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. I don't think so. That's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do things. I do. Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age, and in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Oh, Saki also likes my shoes. So, what are our powers exactly?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offense, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not? That's already so much. Wouldn't be that an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
1,000 when or more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in the watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Don't forget, I killed 3 people so far, but within 18 years of duty. Yeah, I am not gonna pull that gun because I don't have a gun anyway. We need to figure out who yoinked the gun. Actually, not yoink because she paid money for that, I guess. I'll just listen. I'm stressed. I've got a tough exam coming up. I'm sorry to hear, but you got this. As long as you're preparing yourself, it should be fine, right? Hopefully. I hope we can distract you a bit then. And I really hope things are going well. I'm crossing my fingers for you, dear Teddy. You got this. So if I killed someone while on duty, what happens to the people we convict?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
No, we're not gonna do that. I'm saying this now, but we'll see how the situation is gonna be. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern, more broadly.
It's pretty late here. I didn't pay attention to time. I have to go now. Good night, everyone. Good night, plan, sleep well and tight, and have a nice Sunday tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol. Let's say it was the coalition government.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The moral intern, what is it?
Moralists International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Had more good than bad moments, but somehow... Wait, you rated 18 times a week? No, 18 hours! Wait, what? Oh, that's a lot, actually. That sounds exhausting. Now I know what you mean. But I'm glad now. But now you can still say you made some good experience, you know. And now you can still decide if you would do this again, and probably not. That's fine. I wouldn't say you should regret that. No, it was an experience. And in my opinion, when you're raiding, you're also learning a lot about socializing. That's something very fascinating about World of Warcraft because it's bringing so many people together. I met so many people with different kind of profession. It's quite interesting. One hobby is bringing people together, but gaming was very, very different back in when I played in Wrath of the Lich King. It was still very interesting because you're not just playing, but you're also socializing. Being a raid leader is not easy. Definitely not easy. You need to be a problem solver. There are a lot of things coming together. People underestimating this, especially non-gamers, are not understanding how much of work that means, because that's also some preparation time. And of course, also some socializing about social skills, and you also need some empathy over there. Something you can actually use for finding solutions. You should not underestimate that. It's quite interesting. If I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point your hand.
Okay. There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Thank you for being here. I love you all, your Phoenix One Blood.
No, dear Teddy, thank you for the 100 bits. No, thank you for being here, and thank you for chilling out with us. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Hi, Banana. Hello, Winter. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What do they believe in? What is their symbol? What do you think of them? Have an opinion on the moral intern?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Raid leading is exhausting. Yeah, it is.
Something kind
Definitely.
and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Dear Jan, sleep well and tight, yeah? Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate that. See you tomorrow.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
You just woke up? Damn, that's very... Wait, that means you're somewhere in Asia, right? Then good morning to you. And of course, you're probably still tired because you just woke up. Understandable. The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on a cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges of this world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting the bourgeois rights. Much as silent, the immigrants, liberal kids, fucking men are turning into... Okay, absolutely never take this. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about this. Dude, what is this answer even? No? Things are bad out here. We need them here, giving us the right to police. Awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't... No.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Vigilante? Okay, it's called like that. It's okay with me. Vigilante sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
I understand. I'm just a little rebel. Say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno.
Oh god, don't remind me of Kuno.
It's different in man, in Jamrock, in the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarettes. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRI-8?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good. Won't change anything here. You know what I'm thinking? I want to say this, but I'm thinking this, you know? But let's try to stay positive.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah, exactly.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
I didn't know you smoke, Kim. Maybe there was some interesting conversation coming up.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
I see.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with
No. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more? No, I don't want to pick up smoking. No, that's a bad behavior. Please, don't start with the smoking. You're already such a drunk person, Mimi. How did you get so cool, Kim? No, right then, the debrief. Return to it. No, it's not cool. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
This is done, right? Yes. All right. Wow. Oh, I think after how many hours did I stream this game? 3, 6, 9 hours? I finished my first day. Oh my god. I really wonder how many days are existing. Don't tell me though. That would be a little spoiler. Yeah, I just wonder. See you in the morning. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. It's yours. The sheets look awful.
That's not looking comfy. What did I do with the door? First day complete. Yes. Yes, we did it. Crawl in. Good night.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh. But I want to sleep. Why? Guys, I need a little bathroom break though. Like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. I was just waiting to finish this day, but I can't hold it anymore. So I'm gonna be right back. Hello, hello. I'm back again. Also got some water, so stay hydrated, please. Where were we? Oh, I see lots of gamba here. We're not doing gamba. I really tried to get rid of the alcohol in-game. We're not going to start to smoke. And also no gamba. Thank you, guys. Thank you. But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
No, I don't think it's the bed's fault. I think it's our mind. Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells
Thank you, guys.
oddly. It smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
The blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
This was me. Yeah. Except the alcohol.
A bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who did it? No more thoughts. Fall asleep. Nah, I'm always like this, overthinking in bed.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Do not forget to make a say. Oh yeah, good reminder. Already forgot it again. I'll do it after this day. Good point. The next day. Day number? Wait. I need to walk? Wait, but there is no... Okay. No interface. What's happening? Then we're in the same boat, maybe. I think so as well. I'm having always a pretty hard time to fall asleep. Except... Oh, God! That's me! That's me! We're dreaming. Oh my God!
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this? The scent of my childhood? I know the scent of my childhood, yeah. I was born in a hospital where people usually die.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me, what is this? I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left. I was left.
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
He said, Harry boy. I can get it all back. I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium? I've seen you before. Can come back from this?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8 2,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case. My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
I'm digging this voice. Me too. This is also very emotional here. It's like having a conversation with yourself, a monologue. You're having basically a monologue in your dream. And dreams are like... Usually dreams are like trying to finding a solution for things. And if you're not finding it, they will always haunt you. Not always, but often they will haunt you.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there is another type? No. I think it's because we're sober. What? No!
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
So my name is Harry, I think.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
And yeah, putting yourself into this position here. And the hanging man. But I'm dreading my 30s, hangovers, where I just don't drink that much. Whew.
Good going, buddy.
My God, what the hell was that? Is that the most beautiful dream? Uplifting, regenerating. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes? What the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
I hate it when dreams are affecting us. When we're waking up, you're thinking about this the whole day. God, this is very haunting here. And was scary, yeah. What? Josh, what? Things are gonna get really off the rails. Yeah, I agree. What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
I don't think I can work, to be honest. Why is this happening? No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. No.
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Wait, what is speed? I need to get more of it done. Detecting is my life, Upton. I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. I'm not going to take speed, guys. Is this the speed we're talking about, though?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
Oh my god, that's the reason. That's the reason why Kim said you were running the whole time. Of course, that's the reason. It makes sense now. Are we working because we're taking drugs? Is that the only way? Because otherwise we just... Oh god. Oh, it's getting worse and worse.
It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
Am I kidding? Of course I want some speed. That's a lie. I can't do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead. No, guys. Stop sharing pills in chat.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Yeah, I wanna be a good person. We're gonna try to be a good person because we messed up a lot of things. Okay. Today is also the day where we need to get $20. I'm not sure how this is gonna work.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
No. Oh, what a day to start. I still need to figure out what day it is today. Is it Wednesday? No, it's Monday. Wait a second. That was Monday? Yes, it was Monday. So today's Tuesday. Okay, that's good. What are we gonna do now? Is Kim awake? Thank you, Burning Beard. Thank you. I also figured out it's Tuesday. Maybe we should knock at the door. Hello. No. Oh? Wait, we didn't see this area yesterday, right? No. Seems like a lot of people are there. Good morning!
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
We didn't save, by the way. Give me a second. Quick save. I can't do it, maybe because we're in the conversation. I need to get a reminder again, guys. Please remind me again. We should talk to them. Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean, rowdy? Are these the man Garty told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Oh, we did a quest. Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers union. The tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions.
I was about to say,
no
yeah.
captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head. okay?
Yeah, that's easier said than done, I guess, huh?
One
That's
more
cool.
thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Okay.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I am. I'm very curious.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
We can talk to them later.
Advanced race theory.
I hate it.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Yeah, we did this to talk to Measurehead, but I am still gonna stick to my opinion. This kind of race theory is only okay in the scientific perspective, in a scientific area, lectures to learn about the past, of course. But here, I think that's very problematic. I was listening to this guy because I'm a person who's curious about what other people are saying. But yeah, learning capital rhetoric raised to 5 plus 1 conceptualization. The mystery is mostly aesthetic. What else do we have here? Didn't we get also something else? Also, I got this yesterday. I forgot to mention this. Quick save. Oh, get a reminder. Thank you. At this very point, I'm overwhelmed with the urge to sleep. I'll lie down and I'll be looking into my conscious while it fails me, and everything fades to black. Good night, everyone. Sleep well and tight. Good night, dear Daz. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs tonight. Thank you, and have some sweet dreams. I hope it's not completely black. have a good night, Daz. Sleep tight. And I'm gonna try to save now. Save game, quick save. Okay. It's also quite interesting, the sound here. We could also, wait a second, I forgot to read out this one. The indirect modes of taxation. Temporary research bonus. Minus to empathy, cold-blooded. Yeah, this is also something I don't want to do. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Go Summer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now, unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal, tick it in your eye socket, and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Oh, some hard words here. Oh, dear Teddy. Damn, thank you so much for wasting so many feathers. Oh my god, 50,000 feathers. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Damn, you were collecting them. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for wasting the feathers. Oh, yoink. Collecting more. We can also talk to the owner.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight?
20 real.
Not yet.
Why are you wasting my time and yours?
I don't know, because I'm curious if you're going to tell more about everything. Wait, we can also talk to this lady.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right? Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone line? Why did you need to use the phone anyway? Now that's too personal.
The manager was vague about it.
I could definitely go for pizza. Okay. Did I ask you earlier if you want to eat pizza? And you said, no, I don't feel like it. Now his appetite is coming back. That's a good sign. Maybe it was just food poisoning. I really hope so, because then it's not contagious.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Why did you need... Oh, I don't want to ask that, but I will do it. I still have 67k points, almost 69.
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
She looks down.
A little missing persons puzzle
Nice.
might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before? That sounds more like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing. Then I'll get back to this. We can also do this, right?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The water lock. That was broken. Could this be it?
Wait, who is this Gary person? Do you trust him? The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day. Oh my, what happened to the water lock?
Probably just some technical problems.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
But that means we can help her tomorrow, because that's Wednesday.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you are here. When or if I get there. Accept task.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So your husband is some kind of a scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What is a cryptozoology? What is cryptozoology? Hi, Raging Kid. Hello there. Welcome to the stream.
It's a pseudoscience that
That's
attempts
kind of
to
you.
legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Tell me more about Morel. Looks character. Are you a relationship?
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Okay, let's try this again. Why don't you try describing him as you would one of your cryptids?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, just in case.
And how long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
And how did you two of you meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced.
Interesting.
We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She smiles wistfully.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
She's not mentioning the accident and also that he got divorced. I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but...
Ah yes, Phasmatodia, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence it's named the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
And what makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about this cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
So is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes. It can blend
really?
in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
Okay, what's so special about the stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment. Oh no!
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Okay, so there's a suggestion here. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. But the problem is, it's very low. I don't think we can make it, though. That's all for now, ma'am. Should we try? Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
There's really no
Oh, wow!
anyone. She'd be
We
only
made
too
it!
pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Helena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid, promise.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Ooh, tough choice there.
Okay, what's the biggest cryptid? What's the tiniest? What's the most dangerous? Is that a cryptid on this pen you gave me? Take out the pen she gave you. Are there any invisible cryptids? Okay, what about the pen?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
With its saliva? And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
What the hell? And there was something about an undiscovered... Oh, yeah.
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I knew it, Kim! You're not human! Pretty sure Kim is the same species as us. To suggest otherwise is stupid. That's why I always have to take the lead, right, Kim? Little joke. Coffee time. Enjoy your coffee and welcome back.
I'm beginning to wonder if I should.
Please don't misunderstand me, either of you. I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us. In many ways, you are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for today.
Biggest cryptid.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
Oh, yeah, but Kim, don't you want to hear about another cryptid too?
The lieutenant pauses thoughtfully.
Maybe it's gonna be useful.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Okay,
Well,
thank you.
The biggest cryptid is, of course, the horrible giant of Kokonur.
Kokonor. Thank you. I would also make a... Oh, that's kind of... Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Some coffee now.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
And just how big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
So mysterious. Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Hui. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Gravity anomaly? Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
It's still nice to listen to because it's like some kind of folklore going on here.
Cryobacter catlensis.
So the tiniest one. Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
She injected herself with it? You mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world? Geologist? I don't understand. Why would she prolong your life? Being alive is terrible. Tend to live forever too as a symbol. She was preparing for the end time. She wanted to witness and record the twilight proceedings. Immortal bacteria, immortal geologist. That's too wild.
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's actually a little hard to see. But do go on.
You mean there's immortal geologists wandering the world? I understand.
Mijanou did talk about the end of the world a great deal before her abrupt departure. Everyone thought the bacteria had driven her mad, but she really was a brilliant woman. Maybe the Cryobacter catlensis allowed her to see something no one else could.
The most dangerous cryptid
The
then.
gnome of Jeroma.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
And what did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
A very good point.
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
Imagine, by the way, you were having this kind of talk right in the morning, right when you're waking up.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding
Quite heavy
liquid,
stuff.
dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says mostly to herself.
Alas, always, alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Seems very convenient that it just disappeared and nothing like it was seen again. Huh.
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are least likely to be found again.
This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else. Invisible. But before we're doing this, Invisible, you would go to bed?
What an interesting
I like to
question.
listen.
And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
You're right, Kim. It's childish, but I need to know. Shush, Kim. She's gonna tell me about the invisible cryptid. What is that?
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
A Whisper loud and low. Could it be here? Look around. Right now? What evidence is there of this animal being a sound? Why is Mama Dakwa so afraid of us? Interesting.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they? Although the low part is a little ironic. The call de Mama Dakwa makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
I love to listen to others, but not early in the morning. I'm grumpy. But the good thing is you don't need to talk that much. You can just listen and fall asleep to that again.
Fine, I bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama Dakwa, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama Dakwa they followed individually.
Why is the Mama Dakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Kind of reminds me of Mimi. Don't talk to Mimi in the mornings if you value to. That's not true. Maybe a bit, but it's because don't expect me to answer. Just you can talk, but don't ask me anything. Just I can. My communication is with nodding or noping.
They tried to communicate
Extinction
and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama Dakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Psst. They cancel each other out. Psst.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency...
Noise cancelling is based on this, by the way.
They wiped out most of the population. After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Mama Dakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Interesting. What about...
What about what?
I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them. But I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
That's all for now, ma'am. That was quite interesting, huh? Find more the cryptozoologist. Hopefully you can do this tomorrow on Wednesday. I mean, Wednesday in game. You told Lena Morrill is missing because of the broken waterlock. She's still worried he hasn't come back. Let Morrill know if you see him. That's something to do with this one. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. I hope we can do that. Now you see, I had a feeling. I'm having another fascist point because of the theory I learned for the door. Yeah, we can go to the door now and push the button finally. Yeah. I feel bad for doing that, but before we're doing this, we're going quickly to the kitchen. We're not going to talk to these people because I think that's going to be troublesome for now. The tomatoes are so thinly sliced, you can see through them.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind it.
Oh, I don't know. Don't forget to save. Good point. Oh, quick save. All right. And there are some pictures here. I do think we can just do that. And we can also talk. Oh, full of man in overalls, toting guns and Union placards. Okay, interesting that we could do this behind the wall.
Handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
I was about to say, she's so different now. You're the gardener. I knew you were not a gardener. Just wanted to know more about the place before I checked it out. That's normal.
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
She crosses her arms.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong armor. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's her role on all of this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We'll let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Ooh, Kim. Ooh, I like the way he talks. The chef looks like Snoop Dogg. What? I didn't pay attention.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys.
What
You're
the
a
hell?
mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I like that. Good sword. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Let's do that. Let's ask those questions.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
What are you going to do to me? The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
It's a cold laughter, devoid of joy.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Uh-huh. Goddamn right it is.
Did we just... I'm not quite sure by talking to the gardener, did we just activate this event here? No, right?
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I should talk to Titus then. Alright, we didn't trigger it. And I hope we're also not triggering with this cup. I just want to check it out. It's both, there's this bit in it reeking of the... Bleh. Never mind. What about this guy? Maybe you got some new conversations? It's all about money, you know. It's all about the money. Oh?
Was that? Could it be the Calder Mama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Is it? Is there a ringing? Listen more closely, probably not. Scarred thoughts.
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
It's probably something else, though.
Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird.
Birds are the best.
Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too.
Look.
But then, isn't there always?
Wait, Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise? Listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Keep listening.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come to
Nah, we're hallucinating. It's something else.
Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder.
Hold very still and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder. Proceed.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it.
Oh no!
No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No, come back, please. Listen more. Go then, leave. Leave like everything else. Don't.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again. That pawnbroker, Roy, was into natural sounds too. Maybe you could talk to him.
Good point. What's this now? Kaldema Makdakwa. You heard it, the mysterious Kaldema Madakwa. You're certain that you did well. Maybe not quite certain, but let's say you were hopeful, because it would make you very special to be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal bird, this animate whisper, this particle of sound. You are going to have to keep listening. Sharpen your ear. Temporary research bonus, none. Research time 7 hours. Is it worth it? Are we researching something else? Yeah, I kind of want to do that. How can I move this away? Take this away? Forget. No, I don't wanna. I don't have enough skills to points available. Oh, I can't. How can I remove this? I need to forget things? I need to unlock. Okay, I need to unlock that. Okay, maybe we need to level up a bit more. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Okay. Actually, we could also go back to the body. Oh my god, so many things to do. We need to investigate more into the dead body. Actually doing some police work. We also need to go to the union. We need to go to the guy who was having these weird theories. Then we need to go to the pawn shop. So a lot of distraction, but I think I will take a break for now. So that means I'm gonna quick save. Yes. We're gonna go back to the main menu, and I would like to say thank you, dear Burbles, for playing Disco Elysium one more time with me. Tomorrow we're gonna definitely play more of Disco Elysium. I'm very excited. I'm actually very excited to start the game every evening now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.